Hey, what's going on, people? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of No Country for Otakus. Today it's just me today. I'm going out of town and clashing with Dwayne's schedule, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just do this episode by myself, and we'll jump from there. So this episode is probably gonna be a little shorter. Um, We can just shoot some shit, look at some trailers and stuff. Hopefully, I'm able to put it up on YouTube because YouTube tend to really get down when they do trailer reactions and stuff. Obviously, copyright stuff like that. So, um, we'll see how it goes. Put it up, and hopefully, I don't get a copyright strike. I've already got one, so it's already it's already a little sketchy. It's already a little sketchy for you, boy. So, uh, this week on the anime scene, the big watch this week was Castlevania, season 4, 10 episodes. And guys, listen, this season, fire, absolute fire. 10 episodes. Um, you could tell it was building up. Last season was just honestly, last season was probably just to introduce Saint Germain, so you could see his reasoning because he plays a role in this season, and I'm not spoiling anything. So you can tell that last season kind of was like a filler season in a way because there wasn't really any big things happening, but they did introduce Saint Germain and show his motivations for some of the stuff that he's going to do this season in season 10. A lot of action straight off the first season, man. It picks up with the couple, and they're going around monster hunting and stuff, and that everyone's trying to raise Dracula from the dead. Everybody keeps doing it. So and they're just going around. People start doing sacrifices and stuff. The Earth's gone even further into shit. We get to see Isaac out in the Middle East after he took that town last season. So that was a pretty interesting as he plans his revenge. If you've seen the trailer, you know that it evolved from revenge. It's a little more actiony. And then you still got Alucard, and we all saw what happened to Alucard last season. So they showed that line and him coming back from that, and then obviously all leads up to one massive battle at the end. I'm not going to say who the final boss is, but obviously this is all just to bring back Dracula at one point. So, and then if you watch it, make sure you stay behind. After the last episode, just wait a little bit. There is like a short after credit scene that shows a big reveal, and yeah. So yeah, that after that scene, you just check it out. That means it could be building up for season 5. I think there's going to be a season 5. My buddy was telling me some stuff about Castlevania and stuff, so there probably might be a season 5. If not, the way this ended is cool. You don't actually need one, but it's pretty interesting, man. And what happened to Isaac and all those guys. So I know that the season came out today, but what we're gonna do is go ahead and enjoy the trailer anyway. Turn the song off. So yeah, I ain't gonna play the song because copyrighted stuff. Hopefully they just let me do the video. But yeah, it's a lot of action, man. Great fight set pieces and stuff. You see, they travel around a little bit. You could see what's going on in the world going post the what was supposed to be the vampire invasion. Um, it's a lot. Like the art style is really good in this. I give it to Netflix, man. I remember when Netflix started really getting into the anime and stuff like that. They had like this weird 3D art style, and they definitely changed that. As time has gone on, they definitely you could see that they actually gave them like a good budget on this one to have some fun with. Voice acting is really good. very good season, 10 episodes, and they utilized all 10 episodes, and they were able to segment it so that a story plot that they were trying to tell ended early enough so that they can focus on not the other stories, because obviously Isaac it is kind of like a side story in a way, that my boy Isaac right walking up the stairs. Yeah, it's kind of like a side story, so it's not really like it's part of it, but it's not the main, because it's him moving on, evolving from revenge to his new goal. So you is actually see his growth. Um, Obviously with Alucard trusting again after what happened to him last season. You put a bunch of buddies on pikes and stuff in front of the house, but he was by himself, and also get him some closure. So that's really big point here this season, and yeah, okay, great. I was like, no, don't show it. So yeah, so that was if you're watching this, if you're watching it, you know, if you're watching this podcast on YouTube, that was Castlevania. Season 4, big deal, big deal. Make sure to check that out, man. Make sure to check that out. That's pretty cool. Um, so I'm not watching a lot of stuff right now, anime wise. A lot of some new seasons, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is just do some recommendations. Um, 86 is a good anime that came out. That's the current lineup, one of the current lineups. Still early. I think it's probably going to be 12 episodes. It's at episode 5 right now. Um, so pretty much, what's the overall premise is that they're pretty much having a war against. And obviously, it's always a war. It's kind of like in a way like a mecha, but not exactly. Um, and they're fighting. So I got a synopsis here, so I'm gonna just read it. Called Juggernaut. These are the unmanned combat drones developed by the Republic of Sam Mongolia in answer to the attacks by the autonomous unmanned drones of the neighboring Empire of Glade. The Legion, oh, they call it the Legion, right? But they're only unmanned in name. In reality, they are piloted by the 86ers. Those considered to be less than human and treated mortals. So pretty much, they say they're autonomous, and that's what they tell the general public within the walls of Magnolia. But they're motherfucking people out there. Pretty much, it's just areas that they annex and stuff, and obviously the poor, and then they put them in there and make them fight. And it's kind of fucked up. And then this girl whose father was against it, actually becomes a commander of one of the 86 units, 86 units, and it's her farming a bond, and they went into battle and stuff. So it's pretty good so far. If you like kind of like mecha, it's pretty cool to see them run around with these things and get fucked up. So if you're really into that stuff, man, be sure to check it out. The season just started. Like I said, it's 5 episodes in, and it probably will only be 12 episodes from what I'm looking at. It's going to be like one of those short ones. Another one that I've been watching, and this one is really good, is To Your Eternity. Really good. It's a lot of emotional stuff in it, especially that first episode, man. That first episode, whoo. So just to go over the synopsis, in the beginning, an orb is cast upon Earth. It can do 2 things: change into the form of the thing that simulates it, and come back to life after death. And it does a lot in this show. It morphs from orb to a rock, then to a wolf, and then finally a boy. It roams about like a newborn who knows nothing. As a boy, it becomes flashes. What the hell? It becomes fruition. So pretty much, it starts off like it says. Starts off as a rock, because you see when they whatever the gods or whatever, they throw the rock down to earth, and it's there for a while, you know. and then a wolf shows up, and the wolf dies right next to it. And because of that, it was able to turn into the wolf. And then it meets a boy, and yeah, the boy like is with him for a little bit, and they like hanging out and stuff. And that's the first episode. And then something happens with the boy. Then it takes over the look of the boy. It's very good, very heartfelt. Then it pretty much roams around, and it's a really really good anime. I will say, like, out of all the ones that I've watched, that's come out for this season, this is probably one of the stronger ones. Um, Definitely check this out. I will say it looks like it's going to be a 5 of 5. Probably going to talk about it on the show once it's finished, but it's still early. I think it's only 5 episodes out. Yeah, only 5 episodes out. So once that's finished up, I'll have Dwayne watch it, and then we'll talk about it on the show. So look out for that on one of our main episodes of No Country for Otakus. It's going to be fun. All right, so what's next on the docket? Next one I'm watching is Sesva? Ses? I don't know how to pronounce it. The Roman fighter. And it's a fighting, I love boxing, gladiator, Roman um, anime. It's okay. I don't like the animation. It has that 3D animation going for a bit. It's a little interesting. It's a little weird too, with the animation style and stuff. I'm gonna just call him Cest. Cest enters his first match at the slave gladiator training school. Though he's bewildered to discover that his opponent is his best friend, he wins the match, and his opponent is killed on the spot. According to his instructor, Zafar, losers have no future. Every time you win, your opponent will die. You're, you're practically a murderer. With all his sorrow rage clenched into his fist, Seth survives, as one after another powerful opponents stand in his way, as well as the shadow of Nero, fifth emperor of the Roman Empire. With no other way to secure his freedom, can Seth seize his future. And I think he has to win like 100 and something fights. No, I hope. It's taking real long just to get past one fight. So, right now he's fighting a guy, and he had a concussion. He like forgot where he was and shit. So it looks pretty good. It's good to see him the good boxing stuff. It's not one of the higher tier ones this season, so I don't know what to say. How many episodes? Judging from how many times he got to win, it's probably gonna be a pretty long one. Like I said, the art style's a little weird, so I'll say check it out if you want. No big deal though. No big reason I wouldn't push you. But yeah, if you like fighting sports anime, be sure to check this out. Seth the Roman Fighter. Alright, what else am I watching? 86, The Eternity. And okay. So remember last show we was talking about long anime names? Well, I got one for you. Get ready for the Motherlord. Here it is. Hiro, after being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. So I'm gonna just read the synopsis here. On his way home from drinking his sorrows away after being rejected by his crush, the 26-year-old salaryman Yoshida finds a high school girl named Sayu sitting on the side of the road. Yoshida is completely drunk out of his mind and ends up letting Sayu stay at his place overnight. Not having the heart to put Sayu out on the streets since she ran away from home, Yoshida allows her to stay at his place and begin the awkward, irritable, and slightly heartwarming relationship between the runaway high school girl and the salary man living together. So when this shit first started, bro, I was like, man, they better not do no weird ass fucking pedo shit. Like, it was walking that line, especially when he was drunk. And she, in the first episode, she tries to, like, first he gets rejected by this one chick. I was like, god damn, bro. Then he gets drunk. Then he goes and he finds this girl. He's like, yeah, you can stay with me. He's drunk on his mind, like I said in the synopsis. And she's a runaway. And I guess in Japan is illegal to do that without have a teenager stay with you without the parents' permission and stuff, which makes sense. It should probably be like that all over. But I guess it's like a really big deal over there, no matter the reason. So he's having her stay in his little apartment, and she tries to sleep with him. So partly, I guess, because she's been staying place to place, and there's a lot of nasty motherfuckers out there. And I guess in this anime world, they slept with her, man. So that's all she know. She already going through a struggle, but my boy, she just saying, nah, fuck all that. So he pushes her off. He's drunk at this point. So then she like keeps trying, and like the next episode and stuff. He's like, no, you a kid. What you gonna do to stay here is you gonna do the chores. So that's how she ended up staying there. Then she get a job, and he's helping her heal. He brought a girl that he's trying to talk to over to introduce, and the girl he like laughed, and the girl had a conversation. It was a lot of emotions running through here, talking about pretty much child abuse and stuff like that. And he's helping this girl heal. So it's really good. Some weird shit happened. I'll say check it out if you I'll say check it out if you like slice of life anime. It does have you a little uncomfortable at the beginning. Some things come up, teams come up, but it don't cross that line between the two main characters. It don't cross that line. So definitely a good check out. Hishiro, after being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. Yeah, you could go check it out if you like slice of life. Not every slice of life anime isn't for everybody. Some people like it, some people don't. So check it out, man. Fun times, fun times. As always. And I think that's pretty much all the new stuff that I've been looking at this year so far. I haven't watched anything or plan to watch anything. Like I said, the main focus this week was supposed to be Castlevania, and we talked about that first. So yeah, that's the slate of anime that I've been watching. And obviously like My Hero Academia. Um, it's pretty good. Everyone knows My Hero Academia, so that's pretty popular. My buddy watches One Piece. He's deep in One Piece, and yeah, that's the lineup. That's the lineup. So yeah, if you're looking for some stuff to watch, feel free to check out those. Um, Pretty good, and let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, so now that we finished that, let's go ahead and watch some trailers. We got some stuff coming up. I'm trying to think. Love, Death, and Robots. Obviously, Castlevania. Army of the Dead. Stuff like that. So let's go ahead. Let's see. So what did I watch movie-wise this week? Just give me a second. Okay, so I did watch Jupiter Ascending. Jupiter's Ascending, no. Jupiter's Legacy. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Jupiter's Legacy. Um, what can I say about Jupiter's Legacy? So apparently it was a comic. That I did not know at first. So it's based off the comic. It's a Netflix original series. 8 episodes. I enjoyed it. Out of 10, I'll probably give it like a 6.5. We do fives here, so about a 2.5 to 3. Pretty solid, average anime. Not anime, movie, TV series on Netflix. It's about superheroes, so once that motherfucker wearing a cape or flying and shit, your boy here. I'm all for it. There is there was like a big massive fight scene at the beginning that the graphics weren't that good. Um, but I don't hold a lot of that stuff to heart too much. So uh, definitely, if you like superhero stuff, be sure to check it out. The big thing about this one is that the actual superheroing is not really that big a deal. Um, it's not the main thing. It's not the main thing. It's the being a superhero your whole life and relationship with your kid and stuff like that. That's the main focus to me on this anime. So yeah, I keep saying anime. uh, TV series for Netflix. It's a little dark. A lot of people dying in this thing. Um, so if you're looking for something to watch on Netflix, be sure to watch that. Let's go ahead and enjoy the trailer. Let's turn the volume down. Let me see if I can at least play some of the volume and not get copyright. Yeah, so pretty much it starts off just by the, what you call it, man? The crash, yeah, the Great Depression. It flashes back between the present and the past, so it shows the heroes old, but then it flashes to where before it's like almost showing the origin of the team. They were back in the just before the market crash and stuff. The guys started getting like hallucinations and stuff. They went to the island, and then they get their powers, and then they pretty much were superheroes, and they jumps to the future, which is our present day for us, and he has kids, and man, that family is fucked up. Especially the daughter, man, like rough. The son is pretty cool. He just wants to be Utopia's successor. So he's pretty much like the good hero, you know, the good Boy Scout stuff. He makes a decision early in the film that pretty much influences the code, which is what the father and the original team lives by.
Well, it's not working.
I don't know, man. I have fun with it, man. Like I think I'm so easily like entertained because I know how hard it is for these movies to be made, man. These movies and TV shows to be made. And you got to get that budget and stuff. I think they did a decent job. Could it be better? Of course. But I don't compare a lot of these shows to like the big heavy hitters from Marvel and DC because a lot of the time they don't have the capital. You know what I mean? It was fun though, and it left. It ended in a way with a cliffhanger that to get a season 2. So
what would you do?
Netflix is usually pretty good with the season 2. So hopefully it gets renewed, and I think usually they have a plan of how many seasons they're gonna do on Netflix, and then if it continues past that, I think it will get season 2 to build on that world, and you know. As we've seen with Castlevania, when you get to the 2nd or 3rd season, they up the budget and everything gets better. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, I had fun with it, man. So I give it a solid 3 out of 5. If you're looking for something to watch, 8 episodes, which is real good for Netflix, short, sweet as always. Be sure to check that out. Okay. Next thing that comes out next week is Army of the Dead by my boy Zack Snyder, coming off what I call a really successful Justice League Snyder Cut release.
How would you like to make $50 million?
So pretty much it seems like what's going on here is the world's already pretty much overrun with like zombies and shit, and it seems like they're all in major metropolitan areas. and the mission is to go and I guess rob, well not rob, like get money out of of
Think about it.
bank in a casino in Vegas, and they're calling these mercenaries,
But what if
get the band back together to go in there, and shit hits the
we did
fan
something just for us?
because it seems the zombies have evolved over time, and now they have leadership and they can fight, run fast, and do like flips and shit.
With a 32-hour window to get it out.
But that's just that's what I think it's like. I don't know if the zombie apocalypse happens after or not. But it seems like
It's not too late to
Vegas
go
is
back.
already abandoned. Is that Brie Larson? That's a lot of fucking zombies, bro. And you see they got it already cornered off with like the trailers and stuff.
What the?
But you can see the zombies are different. That you could tell they're strategic and stuff. And I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be a fun time. You know, zombie movies been out forever. They do it all over the place. You know, Korea had a bunch of, recently just had a bunch of zombie movies. So it's gonna be interesting. So, I'm trying to talk because this song's actually pretty popular. And I know. So May 21st, man. It's a Zack Snyder movie, so don't read what you call it, man. Critics, because they don't like Zack Snyder, especially Rotten Tomatoes. I've accepted it. They don't like Zack Snyder, man. You know what it's giving me vibes of? Holy shit, that's a tiger. You know what's giving me vibes of? Left 4 Dead. You know, Left 4 Dead, you got your crew and they all shooting and stuff. It's a zombie movie. It's gonna be unbridled, senseless violence. Don't expect much from it. Go ahead and enjoy it. So that's next weekend. A week from today. Alright, let's see. What else? What else? Oh, Venom. So we go ahead and watch the Venom trailer now. Let There Be Carnage. It's interesting, man. I'm glad they got a second one, man. They stuck to their guns. I always get worried, especially if the first one doesn't do as good. They always tend to, you know, panic. Because I guess everybody expects everything to be like massive. So I guess the symbiote and wow, that was terrible. So I guess symbiote and they're pretty much like together now. So yeah, this one's by Sony in association with Marvel. So this is a Sony production.
Good evening, Eddie. Good evening, Venom.
Mrs. Chen.
He says hi.
So the woman from the gas station acknowledges the parasite now. So that's pretty cool. Cassie's Clay. Yeah, they changed his fucking hairdo. Remember, if you remember the end of the first Venom, he had this weird wig on. And you know they probably just got the cheapest wig because it was just like a small post credit. And I'm still eating people. But Cletus Cassius is he's in prison, so he's probably gonna bust out. They're gonna go ahead and it's gonna be interesting. Cause remember they had like a bunch of different symbiotes that they were experimented on people.
Brock. It's been a long time.
In the last one, so it's gonna be interesting how he's gonna end up with the Carnage symbiote. Oh, hey there, Bo. Interesting, man.
Soon come chaos.
Yo, that's sick. So if you're not listening, sorry about the pause there. If you're listening, they were about to execute him, and then shit went wild. So, I wonder if they can introduce any other Venoms, like Lady Venom or anything like that. You know? Oh, that shit's tight. That shit's tight. That shit's tight. All right. So Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Let's see. Does it give a time when it's
The
coming
chocolate
out?
delivery hasn't arrived yet.
No!
We had a deal.
What's gonna happen? You gonna stop protecting me?
I am happy to eat, Mrs. Chen.
No, no, you cannot eat, Mrs. Chen.
Nothing?
Alright. Okay, so it seems like they didn't. It just says coming soon, so I guess there's no actual date or time set. And then, what's we gonna go? A couple more. Yeah, so ShangChi, which is the next big Marvel movie, I guess, that's coming out. So we go ahead and look at that. I have never read a ShangChi comic, so honestly, I don't know what to expect. But I know he's like a master kung fu artist. So, he's doing some push-ups and stuff. Pulls up in his BMW. Is that him? No, that is not him. That is some other guy.
And where did that get you?
Hey, that's that chick. I can't remember her name. Alright, he's throwing some punches and stuff. Okay, so I guess he was trained to be a ninja or something from young.
Most dangerous.
So he probably already got his skills and shit. So I wish I knew more about Shang-Chi, honestly. I don't know much. I'm going into this like how I went into Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. You know, just happy to just happy along for the ride. But obviously I don't know anything. But it's cool. This is like the first Asian superhero. So, and he's from China, so he's definitely gonna do big in China. So it's gonna be interesting learning about this character. I don't read Marvel comics so much, so definitely gonna be interesting to see. I hope. They're probably gonna focus on a lot of comedy and stuff as usual. So Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten. You see, that's the comedy girl in there. That's the comedy relief. And is it? Oh, they're in California. So that comes out in September. And then what came out today? Everybody was waiting for it. Love, Death, and Robots. Season 2, Volume 2. I love these shorts, man. The episodes are like 13 minutes long. It's just little different cartoons, like different animations. And each episode is a different, like, story. Last season was good, man. And it's short. It goes by. It's only like,
don't you?
Was it like 6 episodes?
Wow. It's like
Three,
a kind
four,
of
five,
door
six,
opens up out
7,
there.
8. Okay, 8 episodes.
I figure it leads to some other world. Trapped inside our own.
Definitely gonna be fun to check it out. And like I said, the episodes are so short, you could probably like knock them out pretty quick. You know what I mean? And usually, each episode usually has like a slightly different animation style. I'm not saying much for, yeah, you see how this one's different from that 3D one from before. Wow, definitely was not expecting that, but fun times, man. I'm definitely excited to see this. See how the animation changes there. For people not watching the YouTube, hey, Michael B. Jordan, the YouTube, they're just showing like how the different animation styles for each story. Like I say, each episode is a story on its own. Fun times, man. So, Love, Death, and Robots, Volume 2, 8 episodes. Watch that shit. Awesome. Sir. Cool. So yeah, the first one's 12 minutes. So yeah, fun times. That's what's going on this week on the catch up. Pretty much a catch up, but different stuff that I did this week. Not really any main topic this week to talk about. Just wanted to go over the anime. Just wanted something to put up Sunday since, there's been some weeks that we missed. It's definitely going to be a shorter episode. So I'm probably give this put it like 27.5 or something. Could be episode 27. Where I just go over here and I cover what animes I'm watching, what I'm excited to watch coming up, what I've completed, different movies and stuff. There's some movies coming out on HBO Max as well. Let's take a look and see. Can I bring up my HBO Max? Let's see. I know there was some stuff coming out on HBO Max today. Oh yeah, there's that movie with what's her name, man? Jeez, Angelina Jolie. Yeah, Those Who Wish Me Dead. So there's that movie. It looks like she's on the mountain and stuff. I think probably shit. We might as well watch the trailer for that one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop the volume. Yeah, she looks like she's on Firewatch. Yeah, they put those people up in the mountains in that little cabin, and they just watch for like wildfires and stuff.
I read the wind wrong.
I wonder how that job is like crazy,
Gone to them.
especially in the United States right now with the wildfire situation that we be going through every year. So yeah, it looks like she's a firefighter,
That's our job.
and she on Firewatch. Yeah. It's one of those typical, hey, random kid.
Stop! I'm not gonna hurt you.
I want to see where the blood's coming from.
It's not my blood.
Oh shit.
You in trouble?
Writers of Yellowstone and Sicario. What the fuck? So yeah, they just open up on a car crash with a kid in it.
My dad said if anything happened, I should find
Man.
someone I could trust.
Yeah, they just so it's pretty much Angelina Jolie protecting this kid. Hey!
Act accordingly.
Oh god. Who can you trust?
Those men, they came for your father. Did you see their faces?
That's them.
Hey, Littlefinger is in here from what's the Game of Thrones.
Worry about.
He's starting to get typecast as a villain now. Like I swear to God, they just started a wildfire. They threw these dudes, bro. That is some evil ass shit, man. Just to smoke them out, you gonna burn them all the fucking.
You're gonna run,
Oh god.
and you're gonna keep running.
Keep running weird.
That eats everything in its path.
So they gotta run from the people and fight, run from the fire.
You really want to die for this kid?
Well, it's not about dying from the kid. You just set the whole
Take a deep breath.
forest on fire.
Hold it. And lay back.
Okay. It's actually pretty good. I'm probably check this out
What happens?
during the week, early next week, and then I'll probably talk about it a little bit on the back half of next week's episode, full episode of No Country for Old Times. Looks interesting. It's on HBO Max. HBO Max been putting out some good stuff. Another thing that I watched was Exterminate All the Brutes and Warrior. I gotta finish up Warrior. I haven't finished that yet. I think Matrix and stuff is coming out this year too, ain't it? Like later this year. So definitely looking forward to that. And that's pretty much it. Tenet. Definitely gotta rewatch Tenet because you watch it once, you don't know what the hell's happening. And yeah, that's the me and rundown this week. Hope everyone grab something from here. Got some stuff to watch. Hopefully they allow those trailers that I played to go through on YouTube. But if you like what you see, man, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, as always. And next episode, we'll be back for No Country. Otakus is going to be me and Dwayne again. And yeah, me and Dwayne again. And we'll talk about we're probably going to talk about Castlevania in that season 4. 10 episodes of mind-blowing excitement. And that'll be the spoiler version. Today I just went over like the basics, so did the trailer. Because it came out today, so it won't yesterday, so it won't be fair that I spoil that bitch so quick. Right. I think that's what I covered. If I do another one of these, I'm gonna probably start doing these like mini segments in between the main episodes if I do some solos. And then what I'll do is probably do some countdowns and stuff. There's a lot of Marvel movies out there. I can talk about the ones that I like. We'll start expanding from there. But that's it for now, guys. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Peace.
Brothers, lend me your ears. For too long, we sat and watched the tyranny of mainstream media watering down our anime. First, they took Ichigo and Aizen and turned them into pointless, pathetic characters. Then, they made Ash toil for 30 years, 700 different Pokemon, and 9 games before the poor bastard could win the Elite Four. Then they took Demon Slayer and made it into piss water, lacking in blood and gore.
Hi-ho. Hi. Is this not the Glenmore city?
What? No.
Ooh, my bad. I thought this was the Glenmore tribe.
Damn it. Where was I?
Hey. Yeah. See, I was told we were supposed to be meeting here every Friday at 9.
It's Saturday at 11.
Ooh, yeah. Day late, am I? Sorry about that.
As I was saying.
Hi. Yeah. Steve here again. So, what's happening here?
We are a podcast of otakus who appreciate the art and storytelling of anime that hasn't been bought by mainstream companies.
Ooh, right. Okay. That's cool.
Anything else?
Nope. I think that's it. That's all.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Brothers, stand together.
Hi. Yeah. One more question.
Motherfucker. What?
You said anime, right? Do you mean like Avatar?
Steve, get the fuck out.
Catch the No Country for Otakus podcast, Saturdays at 11, on Twitch.